I'm Mir.
I'm Sophie.
And today we are watching Band of Brothers episode 4.
Wait, you're not really gonna leave that in, right?
And today, guys, we really hope you smash that like button like y'all usually been doing for Band of Brothers, and comment and subscribe to join us on our journey.
And guys, don't forget to look in our description to our Patreon. We have full-length movie and show reaction, no sync required, and it's only one subscription. So don't forget to check that. And let's get right into it.
They accept people coming in like myself as a replacement, but you also have to prove yourself.
I got right there to where I didn't want to be friendly with replacements coming in because, God, I didn't like seeing them get killed.
So, theme of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, replacements. That's the title of the episode. And we're going to be learning about that.
It's not a history class.
That's crazy that you say that, but kinda is. Because we're gonna.
I'm talking about the way you were saying it.
Oh, yeah, I know. But seriously, though, this episode, I'm going to learn about people coming in and being replacements.
They start winning money soon. I think your buddies are starting to miss you. Yeah, they do look kind of sad, don't they?
They just serious fighting, man, that's all.
Well, I think I'm gonna go introduce myself.
And some very notable actors in this show.
Yeah, I've been noticed that.
I don't know all their names, but I know faces.
I'm in Sergeant Randleman's squad.
Us too. I'm Les Hashy.
Tony Garcia. I know we are. Oh, gonorrhea don't miss nothing.
That's crazy.
He's being harsh on them on purpose, I think. And those are probably the replacements they're talking about. Pretty sure. I think so. Could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, they are getting camera time, so I would assume it is them.
Johnny, what are you saying? Bull's boys are just humoring him?
Yeah, like whenever he gives out some of his folksy wisdom from back down on the farm.
Probably think he's a fucking hayseed.
Yeah, you're right. They're definitely trying to, like, you know, ease them into the lifestyle once they start the war, you know?
You new boys, you pay attention to Sergeant Randleman. Got that?
You heard me?
That's the smartest man in the company.
They look so young.
I was about to
like,
say, there is really portraying, like, you know, with the actors they pick too, like how young they are.
They look really young. Not saying everybody else look old, but there is definitely, like, an age difference.
For what the regiment did. You weren't there.
Hey, he's up, Cobb. It's a unit citation.
Shit, Cobb. You didn't fight Normandy neither.
You can definitely tell they're, like, in a sense, ranking everybody in there. The way he just said, like, you didn't fight in Normandy. Like, there's a...
You just being an a-hole.
I know, but still, like, I'm talking about, like, the rankings of, like, oh, who was really in the war versus, like, who kind of just touched the surface.
Hate to break the mood here, boys, but we're moving out again.
I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. Come on now.
It don't matter, bro. It's like every episode, it gets like this. It's kind of it's representing how the war is about to be over, or we did this and we did that, but this war is probably lasting longer than they wanted to, and what they think. So they keep going out and out and out and out and out.
I think that was also just showing like how there's really no time to really just sit around and relax, because at any given time, gotta go back out.
It'll be a daytime jump. Intelligence doesn't expect much opposition. They think the Krauts in Holland are mostly kids and old men. And we should take them by surprise. In any case, say goodbye to England. I don't think they're gonna call this one off. That's actually interesting how you said that, because I remember in the beginning of the series, they definitely mentioned like, oh yeah, hopefully we get home before Christmas.
And they don't. They don't. Because it's 1944 and the war wasn't over until next year.
Right, but think about what month it is when they first got sent out.
Yeah. And
before Christmas don't mean like, oh yeah, it's November, I'm back. It could literally mean like a few days before Christmas.
What?
Oh wow, he's back. I knew they wasn't just gonna leave him out the show.
Right, that wouldn't make no sense. So what is he? Is he gonna be out in the field now, or is he gonna be like a?
I don't know. They look super surprised. Like, I can't tell if that's like them being like happy or, well, they don't look happy, but they look very like, what is he doing here? Like, what the hell? What if he got promoted? Who knows?
He knows. He just said I was lucky. I could sit out this jump if I wanted. I said I didn't want to. I couldn't believe it either. Hey, maybe he's gonna court-martial me later, huh? Let's get you some gear.
Funny. That's crazy. I'm talking about he wants to jump after getting blown up in
the tush.
Malarkey. Sergeant Malarkey.
Sir?
You saw the way the other one just dipped.
When the green light comes on, you could just tap me, all right?
The green light will be next to you, sir.
Just do it. That's an order.
He don't even seem like he don't even seem like the one who should be telling someone else what to do.
I don't know if I feel confident in these replacements. I don't know.
Boys?
This seems so far like least intense, like going in.
Don't speak too soon.
I'm just saying.
Off the jump, you can say. Off the jump, it seems the most
subtle.
Right now,
it's very subtle.
I think because they're supposed to be traveling to something and not jumping straight into gunfire.
That's like so scary to happen to live in a neighborhood where the enemies are like passing by, like for them.
These aren't enemies. These are people that. This is England. This is people of England.
I know, but I'm saying in general though, because like on the opposite end, that could still happen.
He's talking about keep moving. Yes, he has a.
You know what? You're right.
He got a kiss on his cheek.
I guess it's because you see how he's telling them what to do. He just didn't seem like the one to like giving people orders, you know. But these are the replacements. It feels so weird.
Oh, he's a replacement?
All the people that you see are replacements. We haven't seen him in the past episode. Like,
what are you talking about? Is Lieutenant
not
Winters
him.
right
No,
there?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the other guys that we see. Really? I mean, I guess this is, you might as well taking all your happiness at this moment, right? You know, I get it though. I get why they're doing this, you know? You're in war all day. This is like the most like normal or like maybe happy you'll feel before going right back out to the real war. Are they stoning them?
Oh,
they're German. I mean, that is...
These are Germans. They have to be. Yeah, these are German women.
But how did they figure out?
I don't know.
I think that's actually like ridiculous.
I always feel bad for the citizens every time. When it comes to war stories, war movies, is the citizens always suffer because it's not their choice.
That's crazy though. I did not know things like that happened.
Oh, they slept with Germans.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a very interesting scene to me. I'm not gonna lie. Because this is the last thing I would have thought of, like, people going to war and then stopping by, like, a little parade and stuff.
Are you here to stay?
Mm-hmm. As long as we have to.
Yeah, they don't tell us very much.
Or feed as much.
Please. Wait here.
You know what? They're taking this, like, too lightly, if you get what I'm saying. I don't think they should trust it, right?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be given right now.
I mean, the guy's German, right? Aren't they fighting against the German?
I mean, he does say speak in German, but they're not in, you know, I don't know. I don't know what he... Because he was asking are the Germans gone.
Right.
You never tasted chocolate.
That's his first time tasting chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Bro, that gotta be his top 5 experiences of his life right there that he just experienced. See, Sophie, that's supposed to be a subtle, nice moment right there. You talking
I guess
about,
I was.
should they trust him?
Because, listen, I was overthinking, definitely.
You're right, though. That's good that you're thinking like that. You never know.
But as of right now, like I said, look like these replacements. I'm not saying they have it easy per se, but they're not in the action yet, you know?
You want them to be in the action?
I mean,
you do. Seems like it.
crazy how those tanks came in. Oh, wow. That was one of the women's day was like, I guess she slept with the Germans. That's like, I don't care. I feel like that's pretty absurd, you know?
People did that to her. Citizens
I
did that to
know,
her.
but I feel like it's like that's insane.
Lieutenant!
Oh wow, that timing.
That was definitely horrible.
Oh, that
Horrible
timing. He was literally saying he's like he's just out in the open. He just, oh, they shot the medic.
Yo, the way they just went into that was so, cause I did not expect that. He was just standing there. They just shot him.
The fact that war can be anywhere, anytime, in any.
What's he saying?
Said away, which either means the Germans have gone or he wants us to go. I don't know.
Oh, he didn't know what the civilian was saying.
It sounded like the civilian was telling them to go.
Right. It seemed like he was trying to tell him to leave.
But I feel like that is something they should establish. I don't feel like you should be able to like carry out these missions where regular people are living. Like that's no bueno.
No, you're right. I'm not saying they aim for cities. They obviously will want to avoid cities, but you know, war can happen anywhere.
I'm telling you, he's right there. And I believe you, but if I can't see the bugger, I can't bloody well shoot him, can I? Are you staying or going?
I think they are supposed to like have they are supposed to limit casualties of civilians.
You don't get civilians involved, but sometimes you blow up oh snap. Sometimes you blow up a building and you may not know who's in it. Why haven't they shot yet? Is that person not in the tank too? I thought he was in the tank too. Oh, something hit him.
I don't think so. I think he just fell. It's like every time they do these scenes, it looks so real. Like it happens too quick. It's crazy because there was definitely trying to aim at someone in there, remember? And then remember it was like pedestrian saying like, you know, I'm wondering, was that like a decoy, low-key?
Nah. They're not doing a good job right now.
Yeah, it don't seem like it.
Fire!
That...
Okay, that was some progress because they were doing damage to them.
Yo, I'm not going. I did not think it was gonna be like that big of a kabam. I'm sorry, but
What are we gonna do, Lieutenant? I'm not sure. They're about to outflank us. We gotta get out of here.
did he just ask the lieutenant something? He said he's not sure, and I think that was like one of the replacements too.
You could be right.
Let us fall back. Let us fall back.
Oh yeah, he definitely needed to fall back. Yo, that was mad. That was real close.
I think he got him.
Oh my goodness.
That's like, I hate how fast that happens.
Medic! Go get a medic! Keep moving!
He got shot. Yeah, this was clearly not successful. That's smart.
No man left behind, huh? Interesting.
I mean, that's the lieutenant, though. So, not saying the other lives don't matter, but I think for that, it's like, you know, that's their lieutenant. They can't just leave him like that.
Hurry up! Let's go! Let's go!
How bad?
I don't know yet.
Whoa!
I mean, I think he just got grazed, but that was like...
Yo, that helmet just saved his life.
Yo, I couldn't go to war. Oh, I'm so happy I'm a girl.
They lost Miller, one of the younger people. I think maybe the replacements.
Yeah, I think it was him.
And I was about to say, I don't know where Bull is at. That was his nickname. He was like running from that tank that was on fire. I don't know where he's at.
Is he like, is he like hiding?
Wow,
in there?
this was. I mean, this is based on a true story. If he really did that, that is some really sneaky stuff.
Why is he doing that though?
Why is he hiding?
Yeah.
All those people walking, those were not his. That was not Americans.
I'm talking about him.
Yeah, he was hiding from them.
But yeah, that's very risky. Like, very risky to do.
Those are civilians, I'm assuming. He was just being a little, you know, cautious.
Oh, I did hear one thing. Lieutenant Brewer's gonna make it.
What?
Lieutenant Brewer's gonna make it.
Nah, there's no way.
He's headed back to England. They'll probably send him home.
Is Lieutenant Brewer the one that was telling him to let him go?
I think so.
I think that was him, but I'm not gonna
You know,
lie. I don't really know
we can
the.
Google just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't really know the names, but I'm pretty sure. I didn't know he was hurt that bad.
Ooh. Dang, he's like, I'm gonna take it. Gosh, I'm sorry, but like, oh my gosh.
I told you something hit him.
We knew something hit him.
No. I said something. It seemed like something really hit him. Like, not just knocked him down.
Dang, that's bad.
Oh, you just dropped a napkin, bruh.
Cause now they're gonna know it.
That's evidence.
Right. Cause like, I can't see him taking them down. As long as they don't see the napkin. You know, it's always one person who's really checking, you know?
Gotta kill him.
Yeah.
You have to kill him. If you want to be alive, you gotta kill him. Not even picking sides here. I'm just trying to be logical. Oh, his gun jammed. Oh my goodness. He literally was ready for him and his gun jammed.
It's like, you know why I'm surprised? Because like, it's very interesting to see people use combat in situations, you know? Because usually when you think about guns, you just shoot the person. But like, you literally have to like fight for your life right there.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Me too.
Go get him.
So I'm assuming they're going to get the one that we just saw kill the German, right?
Yeah, they about to go try to get him back.
All right.
Or look
What
for
the
him.
hell?
I ain't go back up there.
Yeah, I say he's not doing nothing.
I ain't
He
going back
said
up
he
there.
didn't even Shire fought the whole time. He didn't Shire a shot the whole entire time they was out there.
I mean, he just got up though, so clearly he is going back out there.
I'm not gonna lie, why are them two there? She is shook right now. She is literally shook.
Yeah. She ain't gonna forget that. Damn, I wish I had a cool story like that to tell. Like a really traumatizing,
No.
like...
Why would you want that for yourself?
Because... No, I'm not saying I would want something bad to happen to me, but to tell a story like this and survive it is...
What you mean? We have COVID. Like... I would never want to experience anything traumatizing. It's nothing glamorous about that. That wasn't a good line, Jemmer. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'll take it back.
No, don't say things like that.
Nope. Is that them? They found him pretty fast.
I mean, they just.
I guess they.
I
was about to say, right? I guess they wasn't that far, right?
I mean, it looked like they was walking all night. So happy they see their friend, their comrade.
These salty bastards, they wanted to go on a suicide run. They drag your ass back.
Is that right?
Yeah, I told them don't bother.
Never did like this company, none.
Nice. Nice little respect. I don't know why I feel like I should clap, but that was like really... It's so small, but it means so much. Like tiny parts like this.
Now, car, move it! Duke, we round them up.
Yo, this is wrapping my head around like what it's like being in war is just so crazy, and there's no time to even process the experience that you just experienced before you get sent back out again.
I don't like retreating.
First time for everything.
That is true. They do have to retreat.
Yeah, it's not really satisfying being on this side of it.
Right, like they was doing good at the beginning, but you know, just like you said, it's the first time for everything. So wait,
Market Garden was a high-risk operation that failed. The Allies' plan to end the war by Christmas was not to succeed. Easy Company's regiment, the 506, lost 180 men, while 560 were wounded. Of the entire 101st Airborne, 750 were killed and 2,100 injured. At Arnhem, the British 1st Airborne... Damn, I thought I paused it. The British 1st Airborne lost nearly 8,000 men. That is crazy.
But to be fair, they said it was a high risk.
It was high
operation.
risk, and they was trying to end it. They was trying to end it
before
Christmas.
I mean, it's nothing like clearly you want to be optimistic and you want to like.
Dang.
Nobody wants to be in war for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they chose to. I know why they still did it, but them failing, I don't want to make it seem like that was like necessarily like the worst thing, but I also think that's a time to reflect, if you get what I'm saying. Because I feel like the way they went into this operation, I don't want to say like they got snuck on, but they clearly wasn't completely prepared. Like we saw, you know, they were walking, and they're like, oh yeah, and then it just started. Usually they be the ones who be firing first, or they at least see the other people and they kind of like set up, you know. So I'm not completely surprised, but seeing the real numbers, like that was. Yeah, because
it only showed us the part of it.
Yeah.
So it didn't seem like as much, but I find it really interesting when shows and movies do that, when they show two sides always, showing them winning, and then it also shows the Germans winning battles back and forth.
I mean, but that's realistic though. Like at the end of the day,
I know.
The show
you know
is
how
supposed
movies,
to portray that.
movies and shows be sometimes. They be like, oh, they'll show like one part of it. You know, and they'll show the part of them winning, and then you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
it's showing it back and forth. How it's really detailed.
I feel like that's Hollywood. I feel like Hollywoodized. I know that's not a word, but I feel like
that's a word.
Hollywood.
You said it.
Oh, Hollywoodized type of movies and films usually portray that because I think it's supposed to show more of like the pride. They showed the wins more to project more of how undefeated we were. But seeing this, definitely, just like you said, like, I mean, we know it's a real story being told at the end of the day, but also seeing it, like, actually being portrayed was very good. And I like how, even though they weren't able to show, like, the 2,000 men that was injured, I like how the show gives us, like, a focal point of, like, certain characters. And, like I said, in the show, it showed, like, they only lost 4. And about, like, 12 was injured. But seeing the numbers was like, no, like, it wasn't just 4 that died. It was way much more. But the show really shows, like, certain groups to really portray, like, maybe how, in general, how everybody in the regiment felt.
Right.
So,
okay. I see what you're saying. It's like a reflection.
Yeah.
What we watch is a reflection. And every time it gets to the end part and it says those numbers, it says, like, it always, like, you know, explains what actually happened. I don't know, for some reason it just hits harder. So I'm glad that they do that. It's really informative. It's really informative that they do that at the end to show it, like, no, like, yo, this really happened. Here, this is what really happened. Here's the numbers.
No, you're right.
Because then it's like, oh, like, dang.
Right, it's like we see the characters that's portraying like real life people, but to see the actual numbers is like, imagine us seeing like multiple of, like, imagine the show literally showing like multiple actual people dead. That would feel like, dang. So I definitely get it. I definitely get it. And I feel like they also do that too, because the characters that they show that do die on the show, we kind of learned about them, and it gives us kind of like the sense of like sorrow. But imagine feeling like that for like hundreds of people dying, or even like thousands of people getting injured. Like, they can't show everybody on the show, but I think them showing certain characters make us feel that, even for the numbers that weren't that weren't counted for the show, like the only 4 people that they mentioned. But I mean, I get that they wanted to end it before Christmas, but you know, you gotta fight for another day. Man, that's what it's showing. Like, gotta keep going, and you're never gonna be prepared. And you know, this is what I said last episode too. I said it going. You know what's crazy though? I said this last episode. I said, as the episodes are going, it's like it's showing how going through war is get harder and harder. Because even though the first 2 days succeeded, you know, people still died and still got injured. But I think this episode is really showing like okay, like we're getting to the point where it's getting rougher and rougher as time goes on.
That can be for multiple reasons, yeah.
I mean, that makes,
because the more people you lose, the longer you're out in battle.
You mean the longer you're out in the battle is the more people you lose. That's what you meant.
I meant both of those. Losing people and the longer you're out there. That affects you. The people you lose and the longer you're out in battle, it affects you mentally, it affects you that you're not home.
Okay, yeah, that is true.
The longer you're away. So yes, it definitely does get harder. And that was also showing in this episode, which frightens me for the next one.
Right, because it's like mentally, people are getting like more and more drained, and that even shows like their performance in the war, you know? But I get it, because imagine they did end it. Even for the people that died, it would have been for a good cause, because at least the war ended. But now it's like you're kind of risking more people dying and getting injured, and the war's not even over yet. So,
and on that note, replacement, guys.
I think this episode was pretty interesting, especially for this episode to show the replacements and the high risk operation and how it turned out. That was very like, wow.
Basically, you're giving them a pat on the back, saying it was a good job.
Huh?
I'm saying what you just said about this episode, replacements, and showing the replacements. You're basically saying that was a good job of how they portrayed it, how they reflected.
Oh yeah, I think
that's all I was saying to end it off, right?
Yeah.
So on that note, guys, hope you enjoyed our reaction to replacements episode as we finish up this show, and we will see y'all
on the next one.
Perfect.